Okay, everyone, we're back. Let's see what happens when I push A. Over here now. I'll crush you all. Now, chances are you will not be fast enough to go before this attack here. And as you saw, Princess Toadstool only took 1 damage. That is how amazing the Lazy Shell is. It's actually kind of a broken weapon because of that. But I'm okay with using it because I do not want to die during this fight, and she probably would have gotten really close. Oh, and you gotta dig this music. Wow, Princess, that was awesome. I mean, I know she has a laser shell, but that still was pretty awesome. Okay, so I'm going to take a moment here to stop and tell you about this fight. So you have 2 targets here. You have Smithy and the Smelter. Now, you could take out the Smelter, because what he's going to do after a while is he's going to make little minions, and they make it harder to attack him because they're going to be doing damage to you as well. So what you can do instead is you can just flat out attack Smithy, and if you do that, you'll defeat him a lot faster. Because if you try defeating the Smelter first, like, look, I'll just show you. See, like, it doesn't take much damage. And here's what it does. It just puts out a little bit of that goo crap that we saw before, and he makes a little Springer usually out of it. He doesn't make anything else that I know of. Now, I don't know if you're defending and if that, you know, does less damage or not. I usually don't have a chance to defend that attack. So what you can do is, if you want to, you can take out the Shy Peers, or you can just continue to focus on Smithy. Since there's only one, I'm going to go ahead and continue just focusing on Smithy. And see how little damage that recovered? Only 107? Yeah, that's not a whole lot. And that's the most devastating attack that you can get hit by right now. That and that. It has pretty colors, but it's really devastating, see? That's why it's kind of a bad idea to bring Geno, sadly. Because in all my playthroughs, he always takes 100 damage from Smithy's super magic attacks, you know? So, I mean, I don't know. See how little that did, though? Because I couldn't get the Y button to work? I mean, sure, 96 is still enough to keep him alive, but... I mean, golly. Now, thankfully, with Geno here, I think we can take out those, Shy Peers really fast if we use his, Geno Blast attack. If we get a chance to. I just love that sledge attack. That's just awesome. Actually, let's use Geno Flash. Nah, I'm not gonna do it. I was gonna say Hand of Pyro, but my throat still kind of hurts a little bit, so no. You know, since I'm getting kind of worried, I'm gonna use a Caracola. Let's see. We got 4 of them. Yeah, this is okay to use one here. Just because we really need some quick healing. And that'll also recover all our flower points. This is kind of silly to do since she doesn't have much attack power, but I'm just curious. Oh, look at that slowdown! Hopefully that comes up on the recording at least. And no, that's not because of where my Wii is located right now. It's because of probably all the stuff on the screen. Man, I really don't know what all to talk about during this. It is cool though that you can see the star on his stomach the whole time, like he ate it. And I love how his eyes do this like weird little twitching motion every time he's about to attack. What else can we do to attack him? I wouldn't recommend using your rock candies during this fight here. See, look, we're already done. No! And this is where I was going to stop the video before, but I didn't know how long it would take. It would have taken about 30-something minutes, and I didn't want to do that. Calm down, Smithy! Your head looks like a geyser! Don't get so worked up! Think of your blood pressure! Shyster. We just built this yesterday, and the foundation's very weak! So stop shaking the floor! How utterly annoying. Boom! Huh? What the? How in the heck? Oh, crap. Where are we? No! Huh? Ugh. I'm burning, seething. Never have I been so wronged. It is time. I will show you my real form. I will show you my true power. I will teach you respect, and I shall have my revenge. No! Shit is going down. What the? Huh? Come on, you puny ants! Alright, this is it. This is the serious final fight against Smithy. As you can see, he's actually just a machine. Now, you have two shots here. You have his head and his body. His body gets you nowhere. Except if you defeat it, like, you know, hit it enough times, he becomes immobile and he can't attack you with his hammer. So that's basically all it does. Oh, and I'm sorry, I'm interrupting really good music. But yeah, you can see how much damage your attack does against his body, and how little it does against his head. Oh crap. Okay. This is where having the safety badge can come in handy. Because as you can see, he turned into a tank. Now what he does during this transformation here, because he has like, I think he has 4 transformations if I remember right. He has his normal transformation, his tank transformation, his wizard transformation, and his lockbox, I like to call it, transformation. And I'm wrong, he actually has one more. He has a mystery box transformation as well. And that's where also having the safety badge comes in handy. But, what's going to end up happening in this form is, I think his defense doesn't change. Yeah, nothing really changes except for his attack. And what he does is he shoots one bullet bill at you, and then he shoots a insta-kill bullet bill. No, we don't need healing yet. I'm surprised we're faster than him. Usually at this point, he's like attacking me every other, like for pretty much every other turn. I think it's funny though, this brings me back to, I think another Let's Play I watched, and they were talking about how they literally got to the highest level possible before coming here, and just how much damage they did to Smithy, and how little damage they took themselves, just the way they did their level up. I think that it was just kind of cool hearing about that. But you can see that we're doing just fine on level, what is it that we were again? 24? 23? Well, I don't remember. So basically, another thing I can mention right now, in this form it's kind of stupid to use magic attacks, because you're not going to do much damage. And you can see that Princess Toadstool, even with the handicap of having the, you know, what's it called, the lazy shell, she's still doing massive damage to this form. So that's gotta tell you something, you know? I don't know if that resets his turn order. I'm gonna hit defend just to be safe. Oh yeah, by the way, no status ailment spells that Princess Toadstool have will work, as far as I know. Like, I don't think he's susceptible to silence. I don't really know why he would, to be honest. It's kind of moments like this where I wish I had mid mushrooms or actual regular mushrooms, because then I could heal up Gino just a little bit. I'm sure he'll be okay. And if he dies, it's okay, because Princess Toadstool can just bring him back. Now, I don't know if Geno boosts stacks. I don't really know if it does or not. So, I can't tell you about that. But yeah, this fight is very scary if you're fighting by yourself, you know, like, if your other teammates have died and you run out of pick-me-ups. It is really scary. This is one of those fights that I usually held my breath during, because that's one thing that I did as a nervous habit during video game bosses. I'd hold my breath and have to like take a breath like every now and then, because it would just scare me like so much that I was gonna die and have to start it all over. Yeah, honestly, if you die here, you do have to start all over. You start back at the top where you first fought Smithy. So this is like the real challenge right here. If you can make it through this fight here, then you're good. Like, you can see that we're surviving pretty well right now, because none of our people have died yet. I like how it's Gino that goes first. Okay, here's the mystery box. I'm gonna go ahead and use a Caracola here, because I don't know if Princess Toadstool's gonna get her turn, and even if she did, well, now, the mystery box, I think, has a little bit different damage, defense-wise. Basically, it's kind of hard to know which, form has what, because I don't have a guide in front of me. I'm not going to look up a guide for it. See what it did there? It's going to turn two of our people into scarecrows. That's basically all it does. And of course, we all know that that's easy to cure by doing a group hug right now. And I'm gonna do that, even though we really don't need much healing. It's just because I do not want to be a scarecrow during this fight. And he only does it once, if I'm correct. Yeah. I'm surprised he hasn't done his lockbox form yet. Basically, what it looks like is like a, you know those, like, bulletproof, chambers, like with the plexiglass for the eye, like the eye hole, and then it's just like literally like solid steel for the rest that they use. Like, think of the movie Spider-Man. You know what they're standing behind at that point where they're testing out the hover, like the jet thing or whatever? Yeah. Think of that. I'm really curious. I'm gonna try Geno Flash. I've never actually used any of my magic spells doing this, I'll be honest. I was too worried about running out of, you know, flower points and being screwed. I think the funny thing is that even if he can't move, like he's like what he'll say that he does if you defeat his body, you know, he'll still use that gun attack. Do you know how it makes him jump around? Ironic thing is that, yeah, he'll still use it. But you can see how little damage that attack did against his magic form. Not the mystery box again. But thankfully with the mystery box, you don't have to worry about taking much damage. I don't think any of the whoa! We won! And he didn't even get to show off my favorite spell, my favorite form. Because in the form I was talking about, he doesn't even do any damage to you. Grrr! My body and head are burning. It's not possible. I don't believe it. I'm finished. Done for. No! And we get fireworks. Man, that was immensely easier than I thought. Come on, Mario. Send the last one way up high. This is awesome. And we send the last star back to the Star Road. Ooh, and they change colors to a like rainbow, well not rainbow color, but like a flashy color. Thank you, everyone. The Star Road is back to normal. And what the? What's going on? Huh? What? Geno, explain to us what's going on. What's going on? Come on, tell us, please. What are the stars doing to you? Are they, like, tearing you apart? Are they... I don't get it. Aww. I like the look on Mario's face, like, huh? Yay! I love that little star, it's just awesome. I'm sorry, I'll stop singing. And the sword vanishes. Just like it should. Wow. That'd been cool if they like played some sort of like monster dying effect. That'd be so awesome, like if they could do that. But there's no reason to. Man, this worked out perfectly. Oh yeah, now we get this cool little effect where we get to see the different areas where we found those stars, you know? So we get to see the after effects. Mallow went back home. Bowser's working on his castle with his minions. Then he looks outside and sees that one of his minions is just screwing off, and he's like, "Hey! What are you doing out there?" Oh yeah, by the way, that was a mixture of Screw and goofing off. There's Johnny. Looking as awesome as ever. Watching the sunset. That's cool stuff right there. I guess it doesn't show it, but like... I love that. Croco's like, "Ha, I'm gonna cheat and use a... Goshi Cookie here." Well, it's not really cheating, but like, it looks like they're related, you know? Boshi and Croco, it looks like they're related in a way, because they walk off together, and it's kind of strange that they do that. There's Toadoscopy. We didn't really help, her, he, whatever, that much. I don't know if the ending changes if you actually do all the compositions or whatever it is, you know, whatever that word is. There's Booster and, yeah, Valentina. That wouldn't have made any sense if I didn't come back here. You know, if I hadn't gone back to Booster's castle and showed that off, you know? You'd have been like, why'd they get together? But that's the reason why. Oh, you get this cool little thank you sign here. And Mario's signature peace sign. And that's not it. He also winks at us too. But there's more. And look, there's Luigi! He's leading the parade! Oh yeah, go Luigi, go! Let's watch the credits roll, of course. All these guys who made this game are totally awesome, you know? Of course, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce most of their names, just in case. I love that. Mallow jumps down with his symbols. I'm a little ashamed that I didn't use him in the end, because, I mean, although he wouldn't have been that helpful, to be honest, it still would have been cool to use him anyway. There's that giant bomb that Punchinello was gonna kill us with. There's Bowser's castle again being worked on. Oh yeah, and there's Croco. He's going up and stealing from it. This is awesome. You see Bowser fly out after him. There's Valentina with Dodo. And Dodo's like... Yeah, so he just breathed out of a sigh, like, just like, oh my god, this is so hard to do. And so she punches him. I can't believe that. There's the train that I don't think I showed off. And it's kind of hard, it's kind of impossible for me to show it off now, because I don't have a save file that far back, you know, of course. But yeah, basically if you would have failed that one, mini game where you're hiding behind the, you know, what's it called? If you're hiding behind the, curtains and you fail that, then yeah, you don't get the, you have to fight him with that train, and it's kind of difficult, but kind of not at the same time. I like how the enemies are like, okay, well, we'll join in on this. Why not? I mean, we're not going to be jerks during it or anything. There's the bosses. The King Pogo Stick guy, Boyer, Smithy. Look, this is so hilarious. Ugh. I'm supposed to be going first. And so they just bounce off after him. I just love that. There's Johnny on his awesome little ship. Oh, and at this point it turns to night. And awesome little lights effects gets thrown on the stuff. I have to admit, this is really awesome. Like this, all in all, this game here. I haven't even given my rating on it yet. So I'm gonna switch to the 10 out of, like the 10-point rating. So let's see. I'll start with graphics, I guess. For an SNES game, I would definitely give it a I'm gonna be harsh. I'm gonna say an 8 out of 10 because I know that this is the remake for the Wii, and so they probably could have bumped up the graphics a little bit, but I like how they did leave it the way that it originally was. So in a way they did. Like, it's kind of a little bit the same. Gameplay, I would give it a 9 out of 10. I mean, it does have really good gameplay for an RPG game, So basically, yeah, battle mechanics I'll give it 10 out of 10 because they're really interesting. Though it does seem like the attacks in the game are a little underbalanced, if you know what I mean. Like they didn't do a great job with the like damage balancer, in a way, I guess. Then we get more fireworks. What else can I talk about? Oh yeah, the plot or the storyline of the game, I give it a 10 out of 10. It has a really good storyline. You actually know what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to face off against Smithy like really early on. I don't like that in a way because, like, it kind of defeats the purpose of who the mysterious big boss guy is, or whatever. My screen went dim because it likes to do that whenever there's not a whole lot doing on it. I hate that because it makes the fireworks a little different. I think you get a different firework at the end depending on what all you did by the end. Cause, I got a mushroom, and I think you can also get a star, a flower. Yeah, there's others you can get. I don't know if that's dependent on how much stuff you have and all that. But anyway, yeah, as I was saying, like... yeah, overall, I'm not going to go over every key aspect that H.C. Bailey does. Overall, I give the game a 9 out of 10. Though, I can't really think of anything really negative about the game. It's overall a wonderful, awesome game. Oh, if you push A, you get this music here. I don't know if you push any other buttons if anything changes. No. Yeah, I think this will just play indefinitely, so, yeah. I think this is where I'm gonna have to end it. Thank you for watching, Super Mario RPG with me. I am gonna be playing some Mystic Quest after this, since I only have 2 videos on this right now. So we'll see how far we get into that, since it'll be probably my last one of the day until, well, not exactly. Now, I'm not gonna be starting a new Let's Play, like I said. I know I keep mentioning that I'm gonna play Orphan after this, and I will, eventually. The problem is that I don't know how I'm going to do it. Like, I keep fighting with myself about if I'm going to go ahead and start from the beginning of Mars scenario, or if I'm just going to start from where I left off. But the reason why I want to start from the beginning of it, because I want to be able to commentate throughout the entire thing instead of just sit there bored during it. I'm not going to be bored about the game, I'm just saying, you know, I like to be able to talk during it. But yeah, let's get out of this, you know. I think the only way you can leave is if you go... Wow, I don't even have Wii menu, settings. Oh, that's good, because that way you can't, you know, leave the game. So I guess you just, Oh, no, my controller turned itself off. Yeah, if you went to the Wii menu at this time, and it would come back to here, I'm guessing. Let's see. Yeah. So you can either reset the software, you know, and that'd have the same effect. Yeah, let's just reset the software real quick, just so we can see our character, you know. So yeah, here we are. I was one level below my previous file. So I mean, that's it right there. That's how easy it is to defeat Smithy over Kulex. I mean, sure, he almost killed us a few times, but he still was pretty simple at a low level. So the next time I have my next bonus feature for this will be defeating Kulex, and I'll probably upload that after I start my new Let's Play, and I'll probably be up to level 25, 26 by then. I might even be the, you know, ultimate level. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. It depends on how bored I get grinding for levels. So I'm sorry this went on so long, because I wanted to get everything in it. I just wanted to show this off as well. And here's Mike 2 down here. The file that happened, you know, when I lost my recording that one time because the power went out. I love how you guys, during my orphan videos and other ones, were just like, I hate power outages, they screw up my viewing schedule, you know? And I appreciate it. So, yeah. I'll see you guys in my next video. I hope you guys, and yet again, I'll say this again, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope to hear lots of fun comments from you and read them and answer them. Any questions you might have. But until next time, everyone, bye for now.